Hello everyone and welcome to Tavern Talk, the demo. We're going to be checking out this visual novel, very cozy visual novel, story-rich game. But before we continue on, I'd really appreciate it if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of future goodness. But without further ado, let's jump into Tavern Talk. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Hiya, innkeep. How is it going? All nice and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All nice and dandy? Yes, all nice and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove. Then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine. I hope I am pronouncing that word right. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a dried nut. Not so healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various nut types. Walnuts, peanuts, pecan nuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. I just wish something would happen in my life. Something riveting. So, what you're saying is that you're missing the spice? Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chills would help me much. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no nymphs, no dragons. Can we just take a moment to notice that there is a bird perched up above the window, hopping around, pecking away. It doesn't look like a pigeon, but it may as well be. But notice the fact that it also poops. I don't like that. Why is there a pigeon inside this tavern? Pooping on my floors. See? Don't like it. But while we've taken this moment to have a look around, can we just take in how gorgeous the scenery is? I mean, look at all of the background. Just like the things that are on the wall, the crystals on top of the glass cabinet, the cabinet itself with all these like what looks to be potions and resources to make things. This is a very stylistic background. I love the look of the tavern. Not on the right, this here torn wallpaper, scratched up. I feel like there's been a cat here who's been trying to get to that bird up the top. and the various number of candles in different heights melted away, and the ominous little tentacle in this corner over here. Not sure what that's about, but we'll move on. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. A classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly funny. We get to choose. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Let's go with the whole spice and food pun that we're still going with, or analogy, not pun. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theatre or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never live through anything? Day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, saving people, wandering through the marshes, meeting a pretty nymph. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. Or that sounds like the opening to a grand adventure. We'll go with the first one. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragment light, a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I would love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a sunny breeze, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating in the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly, I want a sunny breeze. Message received. Though, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Tutorial, yes. I would love to show you how to make these drinks in the game that I'm playing for the first time. Here's a tutorial. Really? Yes. What do I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Aww, so cute. His name's Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Journal. Okay. Ooh, nice. Here are the recipes. There's a Sunny Breeze. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial. So I stick to my recipes. When I have settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There is a dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. So Andu is the trash can. Andu is our rubbish bin here. If we make a mistake, we feed the mistake to Andu. Cool. Noted. Once I'm done, I press the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Primordial vortex? Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magic details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay, cool. Journal. Sunny Breeze. Okay. Cool. Sunny Breeze. The delicious Sunny Breeze will fasten your reflexes while adding a small boost to your grip, strength, and defenses. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Currently on trial, version 568 needs more input from rangers and bards. Okay. I guess we're drawing the recipe. So it looks like a triangle, like a very tall triangle. Draw the recipe. Okay. A Sunny Breeze. So I have a feeling, I don't know what we're doing here. Any other instructions? I mean, I know this is the tutorial that I'm giving, but some help? What are the ingredients to the Sunny Breeze? Oh boy. Rumors, quests, log. What did they say? They said dexterity, right? Oh, here we go. Oof. Ignis. Rumor has it this spicy potion can make a warrior out of everyone, even the most meek scholars. Hold on, what am I looking for? Dexterity. Dexterity influences the adventurer's agility. The higher the dexterity, the higher the finesse and reflexes. Perfect for ranged or speed-reliant warriors. So we're looking at something that will help with dexterity. Cantio. Mixing honey. Is strengthens charisma? No. Finesse and reflexes. With its help, adventurers will become quicker, faster, and stronger. Well, not that last one, but more agile for sure. Okay, so agility. So pluma. So we need some pluma. Okay. Oh wait, what was the pluma? The green bottle. So pluma. Ah. Oh. Okay. Cool. We hit dexterity for pluma. Where we need, I'm assuming, what's sword? Oh, so attack and defense, I think. Strength and defense, yes. So we need strength. I'm assuming whatever's across from it is what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yep, okay, so we need Ignis and Frigus. Okay. And we need to even it out to about... What points do we need to even it out to? So before here, so here. Okay. Okay. And... Sunny breeze! And then hit the bell. Service, please! Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That is delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Sometimes. But how would I know if I never tried? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but never mind. Uh-huh. This guy looks shady. Or person, I should say. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. That's very specific. How is it that I already foretell what the next line's going to be? Jeez. Oh boy. It's been happening a lot lately. Very specific. Thank you. I am on my way to a fight. Need to pay some debts. Give me something that will boost my defense so I can claim victory. Alright, so we need high defense. Cool. I'll see what I can find. Alright, so we're looking for something that has high defense. Skewed more, yep, steel tonic, I think, or is that say? Yeah, no, steel. I think steel tonic. Steel tonic with the steel tonic running through your veins, you can become the buff, charming tank of your dreams. Its cooling qualities mixed with a surprisingly spicy aroma boost your vitality to new heights and leave you impenetrable to damage. It's almost perfect. Almost. Okay. So I feel like this is the drink for our mysterious customer. So for that, we definitely need to use the defense potion. We need a lot of this. Okay, cool. And we need to skew towards that. So, wait, charisma? Hold on. Yes, charisma. Cool. I need to remember that. Strength is a sword. Charisma is crown. Dexterity is the wing. Intelligence is brain. Defense is shield. Alright. Defense and intelligence and strength makes sense. But the other two... Oh, I suppose dexterity kind of makes sense too. Anyway. Cool. So, charisma. We only need a little bit of charisma. Okay. So we need to go... So about there. And we need a little bit of strength. Yeah, alright. We need a bit of... Where's strength? We need a bit of strength. Hey! Steel tonic. Service, please. Here's your steel tonic. This should taste like victory. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of the banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And hear her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost enough to kick some ass at least. Ooh, a rumor? I just unlocked something. Hold on. Where's my log? Rumors. Here we go. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon while wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully, a rhetorical device. Yeah, hopefully a rhetorical device. My goodness. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Nothing. Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand. That I am running away from where I belong. Is that what he said? Yes. He said, "We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods like the stream that patters down the mountain. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do." And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a full life. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It is my home. But there is nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my family looks after the grove. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. But what if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. A little later... With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. I'm gonna say it's Carolyn. Or is it Carolyn? 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 Carolyn. I'm not sure. There are so many ways to pronounce this. I am gonna say it's Carolyn. Let's go with that. Carolyn. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? You do the thing with the quests, right? Yes. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Elaborate. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregaron. Tregaron? Tregaron? Tregaron. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Ereve. Oh my gosh, some of these words. Been wondering if it's the same one just moving up. Like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died together with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire? Are they talking about Twilight? Oh my goodness. They're talking about Twilight. I can't believe this game has managed to squeeze in Twilight lore. I love it. It's so good already. Okay. Which one were you, Innkeep? Oh no. This is gonna show my age for one. And also the fact that I have watched Twilight. And I mean all the movies. No, I didn't read the books. I'm sorry. Oh, this is so hard. But yeah, I was Team Vampire. Ah, so you're into the fangs, ain't you? And Innkeep never tells. You little rascal. I like you. Likewise. What about you? Vampires. Why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that the reason why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too familiar to my uncle Dragan. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunched back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is it a werewolf or just Uncle Dragan? You couldn't tell. Want to avoid an awkward family reunion, you know? Alright. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Okay. Good to know. Thanks, Car. Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Car, or Lynn. I can't choose. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the easiest name. We'll go with Lynn. That's easier. It's easier for me to pronounce, at least. That way I'm not butchering it. Ain't Chief. You got a name? Or is it... not eight. Ain't Chief. You got a name? Or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare giving me any of that watered down muck instead. Okay? We're looking for something with lots of strength. And again, I'm thinking the Sailor's Courage is the one for you, Lynn. The Sailor's Courage gives even the last landlubber the qualities of a good sailor, a lot of strength, quick reflexes, a shot of defense, and the inability to know fear. Occasionally causes wobbly sea legs, but that is nothing to worry about. Let's draw up the sailor's courage. Okay, so we need a lot of strength. A lot of strength. All the strength. Boom. Strength. Done. And we need a little bit of dexterity. Whoop. Yep, dexterity. And a bit of defense. Ta-da! Sailor's courage. Service, please. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Haps back north through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to clean up. What kind of business? My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. I'd say she is hallucinating, but I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptake up north, so might as well humor her. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. Oh, lots of rumors. Okay. Banshee is haunting the... Okay, so that's the first one that we got. Oh, okay. Vukakin Carolyn told me about a werewolf who is roaming around Tregarin, a potential threat to villagers. A werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Isn't there a way to, like, organize these? They just sit there. The werewolf previously has been seen in Erove, a southern town, a nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? An unusual amount of undead seem to be haunting the north. Undead snails are being accused of stealing crops. This apparently poses a problem. Can I do something with this? I don't know. Cool. I think there's not much use digging up the past. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? No? Then don't bother. This is my tavern, and I'm leaving it. If you find any more rumors or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, I'll be back for more work. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Yes, please explain to me how to turn these rumors into quests. Because I have no idea. They're just stuck to the pages right now. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the fitting snippets onto your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright, time to assemble a quest. Okay, so from what we heard, a banshee is haunting the Lonesome Lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully a rhetorical device. So that seems to be something. An unusual amount of the undead. Or maybe... Actually, no, we don't have enough of those ones. So, because we've got 3 pieces here. So maybe we go with... this. I don't know if it's supposed to be in a specific order, but we'll go with that. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin pass by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Trigaran from Erove. They pose a potential threat to helpless villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on the quest and save Trigaran from the werewolf mayhem? Here we go. That's our quest. And then we have a quest board. Cool. We feed Andu. We sweep up the floors of the tavern. And we blow out the candles. 58th of the Wake. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Number 2, Prelude to Bravery. This is really nice. I like the way that they drew this up. So I'm assuming this is the outside of the tavern. Looks really cool. I like it. Let's start the day. Ooh, quest taken. By Fable. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Trigaran. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with the bow. One that will tell me that they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe. No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they are just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you about if anyone had taken it yet. And then? I didn't think that far. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree will be mad at me. But it won't really matter because I'll be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take that quest? Maybe. I can't make that decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, I freeze in place. And suddenly I am unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. That's the definition of being frozen, right? I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water, more slime, bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah, maybe you can add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest. I think I would have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you are trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. It would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time that I think about embarking on a quest, all I can think about are the ways in which it could go wrong. Is there something making you feel you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it is thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have a history, right? Inspirational feats they can look back on to define their bravery. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Oh, my heart. Fable. You sound like me. Oh boy. The Mary Morgan incident? Why does no one want to spend time with you? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear of it? Oh, thanks Spirit, word didn't carry around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally get out of my daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. They wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregaran recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it ought to go wrong. I really wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way of that. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending looks on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually looked, but my fear got hold of me and I led them astray. I blacked out, I think. I never got lost in the woods before. But I couldn't see well, with the blood rushing in my ears and feeling dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever pass. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermire, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that is known to draw men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still their laughing stock at every gathering. How am I ever supposed to set a foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera residing in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem. But how can I not be? All I ever do is fail. I don't think that's true. You've done many wonderful things, and the future is yet to be written. I don't think anyone really wants to read my story. I would. Personally, I am very much looking forward to hearing about your heroic ballads. So, you think I should go on that quest? Perhaps. Even after what you've just heard? I almost killed those adventurers. How am I supposed to save anyone? I will probably just make it worse. Your absence will not make it better. You don't know that. Neither do you. All we do know is that without you, there will be no one less person helping them. Someone else will do a better job. There might not be someone else. That would be horrible. Someone has to help those people. They can't just be abandoned. I agree. But what if I do make it worse? What if you make it better? What if you help them? Save them even? So what if you make a mistake in the middle? Or if someone else comes along to give you a hand? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up joining a party. Perfect heroes do not exist anyhow. Just ones that try, even if they are scared. What if they are terrified? Then they should try terrified. Does that sentence make sense to anyone? My brain is a bit confused right now. Then they should try terrified. At least that means they are trying. Instead of running away. Would you prefer to run? No. I think I only run because I'm better at it. But then again, I never really try anything else. Maybe I should not decide to walk away before I even tried the other path. And in a case of emergency, better heroes can always save me again. Or you them. One day, maybe. First, I'm going to save all these villagers. So that at least some of us don't have to be afraid anymore. No werewolf shall stand a chance no werewolf shall stand a chance against me. Right? Right. You will do great. I just know it. But before you go, would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes, please. I even got new infusions in this morning, so I am well prepared to help. That sounds wonderful. What do you have? I've got some Thunder Sage, which is set to enchant words. With its magic, you should be able to inspire others and boost their abilities through your support. And then I have a couple Golden Feathers. They are extremely rare, but once in your possession, they can grant you haste. Briefly, the expiration date is a bit unpredictable. How did you get those? Pure luck. Alright then, keep your secrets. So considering all of that, do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I am going to need that surprise round advantage, so maybe haste would be helpful too. Or maybe instead, something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it is just a hungry lost lichen after all, and all it needs is a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we can even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that, and some additional inspiration. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're you are already aware. Sorry for backseat mixing. Right. So, I have to make a drink. But I have to choose the drink for her? Oh, so indecisive. I'm indecisive. Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I can mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and adjust the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Cool. So I'm just infusing something. So the order is dexterity plus something. Hold on. What are the infusions that we got? So Thunder Sage is gives inspiration. So Thunder Sage gives inspiration. And the Golden Feather gives haste. Okay. Ah, I see. And the little diagram actually tells you where the positives and negatives are. So it'll add to... So the Golden Feather will add to strength and dexterity, but it will decrease defense. Whereas Thunder Sage will increase defense, but decrease intelligence. I think a Golden Feather might be the best option here for infusions. And what was the order that she wanted? Okay, dexterity and haste. Or charisma with... Oh my gosh, I've forgotten again. What was it? Inspiration. Charisma, inspiration, dexterity, and haste. What's going to be her best option? Well, Sunny Sea Breeze gives dexterity. Peak Sunrise. Peak Sunrise. Yeah. Hold on. All right, let's just start by adding a Golden Feather. Boom. So we got haste. Now. What was for haste? We need dexterity. Right? So haste is dexterity and strength. So let's go 50-50. We'll do that. Oh, but it's minus on... See, this is the part that I'm not sure if I'm doing right. So we might need defense. But it's going to decrease the defense. Let's just add it anyway. That's probably as much as we can add. No? Not it didn't work? Okay, this is a brain scratcher for me. Alright. Andrew. I'm gonna give this to you. You can have it, buddy. Alright. Alright. And I just noticed now that it doesn't empty out. The jug doesn't empty out completely. It only empties out a certain portion. So if you make a mistake, you can only get rid of the last thing that you added. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's go dexterity. All right. I'm giving her haste. I'm not quite sure. Let me draw the sunny breeze. There we go. Service, please. Drinks up. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows can find any wolf's heart. Any werewolf's heart. And like I might become as fast as a lightning bolt. I'm sure the bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. This drink gave me some hope. And heart palpitations. I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. I believe in you, Fable. Thank you. I will try to follow your example. Follow your heart instead. I think that one's a better roadmap. I can't wait to tell you about my victory. Best of luck. Best of patience. I hope Fable will be alright. Maybe they will find some new ingredients for me. But probably not. I should make a quest for that sometime. 59th, number 3. Chapter 3. New friends and former enemies. Now listen, I can fix this. Just let me pick up chamomile tincture from my treehouse. You've done enough, little fella. I'll be good from here, thanks. Fable? Lynn? Back so soon? Innkeep. Say, did you send that blighter after me? I told you she has nothing to do with it. It's my fault. My fault alone. So let me at least fix you up. You better keep your clumsy hands off me. Now, how about we calm the spirits a bit and tell me what happened? A misunderstanding, I suppose. Yes. The elf thought of me as an Uncle Dragan lookalike. The uncle that looks like a werewolf? Yes. No, it's a bit more complicated. Doesn't matter. Matters that the elf has mistaken me for a werewolf. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Maybe, but not on purpose, I promise. It's just me and my bad luck. See, it happened again. Nothing can ever go right. Don't say that, Fable. Tell me about it. We'll start from the beginning, alright? Right, so you sent me out to look for the werewolf in Trigaran. I felt agile and ready, braver than I've ever felt before. The quest that I gave you, Innkeep. I recall, Lynn. Good. I know how to travel rather swiftly through the Ashen Grove. And by early dawn, I reached the borders of Trigaran. The vineyards stretched far ahead, and I saw the one or other farm nestled in between. Truly idyllic, especially during sunset. There is one downside with the idyllic sunset, though. It gets dark. Course it does. And every tall, lumen person in the dark is automatically a werewolf, huh? No, but every tall, looming person hunting down the farmer's sheep is... No, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. And the quest stated that this is exactly what the werewolf would be doing. In my defense, I'm broke. We've all been there. So Lynn was busy hunting sheep, and in the shadows of dawn, you thought she must be the werewolf. Exactly so. And then you need not one, but 3 arrows. I'm swift with the bow. I figured. And I prepared to fight, not bargain. Stealthy as I was, she did not notice me, and so I stepped out of the shadows to take aim. I shoot. Trigger happy. I can't get myself to aim right for the heart, so I aim for the shoulder. And suddenly the werewolf curses and cusses words I've never heard before, like a sailor. You're telling me you never heard of before? It could only be a number of words. I'm not going to repeat it here. Hey, what is that? Why is it censored? Youth protection. The age rating assessment is quite harsh. Anyways, I was observing the prey through the bushes, and suddenly I felt a piercing pain in my shoulder. Not once or twice, but 3 times. Course I cuss and swear. That crap hurts. Never been so happy to have missed. So I turn around and am ready to lunge at the rascal, daring to aim at me, but I can't actually see anyone. Of course, that just makes me angrier. But I could still see her. And orange gleaming eyes stared at me through the shadows, right into my soul. I thought, that's it. It's over. I heard the bells of death ringing in my ears. I was done for, and I haven't even set foot out of the Ashen Grove. Nah, that weren't the passing bells, Elfie. Actual bells from the chapel in town. My name's Fable. Right. So anyways, in their panic, they crashed right into a tree. It was enough of a shock to their system to bring him back to the world of the visible. Probably it would have been enough to make me pause. But the rustling of the leaves, cracking of branches, and high-pitched yelp. I didn't yelp. Yes, you did. It caught the attention of the actual culprit. He must have been on his way to tear yet another sheep. Perhaps this time even the farmer's heart, when our wrestling caught his attention. I heard a deep, blood-curdling growl. I swear I saw my life rush past me. Sounded more like an empty stomach to me. A howl rang through the air when he emerged from the bushes. Tall and towering, glowing red eyes and fangs as big as my hand. Probably around 8 feet high. 6 feet at max. 8. Seeing this tall creature sent shivers down my spine. You said that already. No, I didn't. Seeing this tall creature sent shivers down my spine. and I was frozen. I was sure the Mary Morgan incident would repeat. I'd stand there and watch everything as it happened, unable to move. He looked around and sniffed the air, and his eyes locked with mine. But then I remembered what you had told me. Werewolves love playing fetch. So I swiftly slid down the tree and picked up a stick from the ground. The werewolf noticed my movement. But quickly, I threw the stick into the bushes, as far away from me as possible. I wanted to buy myself some time to adjust my bow, but the stick also influenced Carolyn, and both of them hurtled down the bushes. And that's not even all. As I couldn't help but run after that stick, I noticed something odd on the werewolf. Flannel rags. So I forgot the stick and grabbed him by the throat, slamming him against a tree. He wiggled and twisted like a worm, growling and barking right into my face. I stared him right in the eyes. As I heard the elf approach from behind, the arrow feathered in the bow. "Don't!" Carolyn said, and I lowered my bow hesitantly while she studied the werewolf's face. She growled like she likes to do. "Uncle Dragan!" she exclaimed then, and I flinched. That Uncle Dragan? Yeah, my darn uncle was in full werewolf transformation in front of me, right there. I was joking when I told you the story, Innkeep. I wouldn't have thought the werewolf was actually my uncle. But that is exactly why I don't do cases involving lycanthropy. So, how did you deal with him? Confronted him, of course. Knocked some sense into him, you know? We tied him to a tree so he wouldn't get any ideas before turning back. I knew learning all those sailor knots was good for something. It's good for a lot more than that. Oh? I mean... Either way, the resolution was only half as exciting as getting there was. Apparently, he contracted lycanthropy at the annual family gathering. And since then, he grew short-tempered. He and his husband got into a lot of fights. So he ran away. I can understand that all too well. And of course, I can't kill Carolyn's uncle just because he is a werewolf. So you let him go? The elf knows a swamp witch that might have worked out a cure. Dropped him off there. No more sheep tearing. For now. So all in all, you would say the quest was successful? With a few obstacles attached. And someone getting hurt. Listen, the arrows itself ain't the problem. The coat, though, that was expensive. Of course. Ah, don't bother. After all, we got rid of the lycan. For now. Right, how about a drink to celebrate? On me. I told Carolyn you have a hand for mixing just the right thing for any situation. Sure thing. For the both of you? I'll pass. I gotta run home quickly to get the chamomile tincture. Later. So, Innkeep, surprise me with something that fits my strength and brawn. Ah, strength and brawn. I feel like we need to give... Hold on. I need a reminder. Strength. What was that in... So... Ooh! Inspiration might be good, potentially. Inspiration gives one the ability to extraordinarily motivate other people or persuade them to tell the truth. Or maybe not. Just strength and brawn, I suppose, is all they really want, right? Yeah. Maybe just give them some more courage. Strength and brawn. Maybe a frosted lagoon. Oh no, calms your nerves and strengthens your muscles. It's very popular amongst travelers from the Highlands and Dira and those looking for some extra UV protection. This version is actually a modified prototype from the capital, focusing heavily on intelligence. May or may not need some tweaking. Probably not that one then. I think we just give... Maybe just give them another sailor's courage. Strength and brawn. Pretty much. That's all they want. Because I'm not seeing any other... Oh, hold on. Let me draw the... so that I know what I'm doing. Sailor's courage. Draw the recipe. There we go. Cool. And a little bit of dexterity. Was it that one? Yeah. And dexterity. And a little defense. Boom. Sailor's courage. Boom. Here, this should be to your liking. It is. Not bad. Thanks. So, that little blighter, you raised them? Fable? Oh no. No? That's surprising. You two seem very close. Like family. They're just a regular. I see. A very special regular. A little later. Oh no, we got more customers. Good day to you, illustrious innkeeper. A good day to you. That's a vampire. Oh my gosh. And a dwarf. Good day, innkeeper. Good evening. Both from me and Carolyn. Or Car. Or Lynn. She's not picky. Maybe you should start talking customer privacy more seriously. Maybe you should start taking customer privacy more seriously. Don't expect too much. These blabbers only have one mode, and that's talking too much. I have many modes to offer. Choose one. I could easily talk more. That one. The one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. Careful. She's good at getting you babbling too. Only if you don't know how to ignore them. Why are you ignoring me? Not you, the innkeeper. The innkeeper is ignoring me? And here I thought my day could not get any more woeful. First my cape and now this. I am being ignored despite my loving disposition. Loneliness is chasing me anywhere I go. What happened to your cape? What hasn't happened to his cape? Many things. It has lived a very sheltered life. Have you seen it, by the way? No. That's why we are here. Perhaps the slime ate your cape. Oh no! It is far too polite for that. Speaking of polite, I completely forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Ducat de la Sang. I really hope I pronounced that right. Is it La Sang? De la Sang. I think it's Sang. Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Ducat de la Sang. Is there a shorter version of that? Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Kyle and Rhea. Rhea Frostgrip. Keeping it simple. I like that. Well, Kyle and Rhea Frostgrip, welcome to my tavern. So, Kyle, you like to tell me more about that cape? It's some sort of invisibility cape, if any of this blabbering is to be believed. How would you even put that on? You don't. He lost it. I have? You have. What a great tragedy. My cape of invisibility is of utter importance. If I do not get it back, I am afraid I shall perish immediately. You will not. Dearest innkeeper, I must retrieve my cape. Could you please help me? I think I know just what to do. Dear player, you've reached the end of the Tavern Talk demo. It's been a pleasure to take you on this little journey through the Wayfarer's Inn. I hope you enjoyed the little insight into the adventures to come. Farewell, and see you next time. Hey, and that is the end of Tavern Talk, the demo. Friends, this is one that you should keep an eye out for. Definitely worth checking out. So you can wishlist Tavern Talk over on Steam right now. They are also planning on having it come out on the Switch, so it will be coming to Switch soon. So definitely keep an eye out. They do have a Kickstarter, by the way, and if you are interested in supporting them in any way, you still can. The last update they made was on the 19th of April this year. So that is something. So definitely go check them out. I'll have a link to their Kickstarter in the description of the video, so just keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that was Tavern Talk. That's really cute. I really liked the way that it sort of combines the elements of like Coffee Talk, but it's also a little bit very D&D-esque. Not that I've ever played D&D myself, but it kind of feels like it is. Like there's some RPG elements to this, in terms of the fact that we're mixing drinks for them that give them certain abilities so that they can go off and do quests that you put together based on rumors you hear from your customers. That's actually really cool. I really like that. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this one on my wish list. I should actually check out Coffee Talk, to be honest, because I have not done that myself. However, I do know that a good friend of mine and also a very, very cozy content creator by the name of Lachlan has a video up for Coffee Talk. I think she's doing a playthrough of the game. I'll put up a link to the to part 1 of her video for Coffee Talk if you want to go check that out. That is also a game that I need to get around to because that looks like a lot of fun as well, and the story and the humor in that sounds pretty cool. But in that game, you're making coffees for your customers, which is interesting. I feel like that one would sway me a bit more than this, but this one, Tavern Talk, has a really nice sort of I love the art style, for one. That definitely has, got me really intrigued in the storytelling, just based on the way the characters look and the way the tavern looks. The gameplay of it, where you're mixing the drinks. I love the fact that we have a little recipe book, a journal that has all of the notes that we need to make all the drinks. But it also gets you thinking about what the customers want in terms of the drink. So even though in the dialogue boxes, the specific words that are in bold are supposed to be hints for you to go into when you go to make the drinks, there are times where you have to choose which drink you want to make for them, like with Fable, where she was not sure what type of drink she wanted in order to go on that quest. And then you had to decide, which was interesting. So, you know what? I'm all for it. This was a great demo. I am definitely keeping this one on my wish list, and you should definitely go check it out as well. But before you all run away, I'd really appreciate it if you haven't already to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the bell icon to be notified of future goodness. And keep an eye out for some more upcoming indie demos. I do also have some socials. I will have a link to my card site, FulishFuji.card.co. All the links will be in the description below. So please check them out if you can. I also stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/FulishFuji. Please come and check me out. I play all sorts of different games over there. I still try to keep it cozy over there as well and wholesome. But we have a lot of fun. But other than that, thank you for watching the video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, friends.